Tonight I am making burgers. I have made them before and I will find the dinner video where I did and link it down below. But just in case you want to know really quickly, I just used dried minced onions, salt, pepper, Worcestershire, and garlic powder. I form them into patties and then I just brown them on both sides. Okay guys, here's dinner. I've got a burger with a little bit of cheese and some tomato, some french fries from the big old bag of french fries we bought at Sam's Club, and then some pasta salad. And I didn't film this because it's so easy. I just cut up whatever vegetables I feel like having, a little bit of cheese, cook some noodles, and throw some Italian dressing on it. I have a little guy who's not feeling his best today, so we're going to make an easy dinner. We're going to make an Asian chicken salad. So I'm going to start by putting salt and pepper on this huge, humongous chicken breast. And then I'm going to put some Asian toasted sesame dressing, just a little bit on there just to keep it moist while it cooks. I've got my oven preheating to 375, and I'm going to cover and cook this for about 30 to 45 minutes until it's done. Once the chicken cooled, I just cut it up, and then I added it to my salad here. This is just cut up cabbage, broccoli slaw, some broccoli, and a bag of lettuce mix, and Asian dressing with some of these sesame sticks and some black sesame seeds mixed all up, and then we're going to have it with some garlic bread. Alright, there's dinner, homemade garlic bread and Asian chicken salad. In my crock pot here, I have 4 chicken legs and then a cut up chicken breast because I found a 4-pack of legs in the freezer, and that's not really enough for all of us, so I just cut up a chicken breast to put in here too. I am making honey mustard chicken in the crock pot. So in the bowl here, I'm going to make a sauce. The first thing I have is 4 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and to that I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of honey, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of minced onion, a tablespoon of water, and just a couple really good shakes of rosemary. And then just add a little salt and pepper and mix it up. I'm just going to pour this over the chicken and then turn it around to coat it, cover it, and cook it on high for 3 hours. I quartered some zucchini here lengthwise. I'm going to put on some olive oil, salt and pepper, and a little bit of Italian seasoning, and then I'm going to throw them in a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes. Okay, my zucchini are out of the oven, and now I'm just going to top them with some mozzarella cheese and garlic powder and pop them under the broiler for a couple minutes. And here's what they look like coming out of the broiler. These are so good. I love these. I'm also going to be sauteing up some kale, so the first thing I'm doing for that is cooking up a couple pieces of bacon. The bacon is done, and now I'm going to put some onion in the pan, and then I'm going to answer the phone. Now the onions have started to soften, I'm going to go ahead and add in my bunch of kale here that I chopped up, and then some salt and pepper, and just stir it around until it's wilted. Okay, now I'm going to add some chicken broth and just let it simmer for a little while until it gets soft. Okay, so here's dinner. We have honey mustard chicken legs, the sauteed kale, a cranberry and grain salad that we got from Sam's Club, which is really good, and the zucchini. Today I'm making spaghetti and meatballs, so I'm going to start with the meatballs. I have a pound of ground pork, but I'm going to leave that alone for a little bit and mix the mixings into the bowl first. I'm starting out with 1 beaten egg, then I'm going to add just a couple really good squirts of ketchup, shredded fresh onion, and some dried onion because I just didn't feel like shredding the onion anymore. It was way too fresh and it was like, oh, I could not see. So that's going in there. Okay, and then I'm adding some minced garlic. I've got like a half a tablespoonful here. A couple shakes of Italian seasoning. I don't measure this stuff, guys, so that's it there. And then I'm just going to add some breadcrumbs. I usually add about a half a cup or so, and salt and pepper. Then I'm going to mix this all together. Got that all mixed up, so now I'm just going to add in my pork. So I have my meatballs all formed, and I'm sorry, he's just cracking me up here. Now I'm just going to put them in a 400-degree oven for about 25 minutes. I want to say too, I usually add Parmesan cheese to these, grated Parmesan, but I didn't have any, so oh well. If you have some, definitely add grated Parmesan to your meatballs. It's fantastic. Also, make sure you have a tiny little helper who sweeps your rug for you. And I'm totally cheating and taking a shortcut and using jarred sauce. I'm going to put 2 of these into the pot. here, and then I'm going to add in the meatballs. All right, my meatballs are out of the oven. Now I'm just going to add them to the crock pot and cook it on low for about 5 hours so that the sauce and the meatballs kind of absorb each other's flavors. Okay, here's dinner: spaghetti and meatballs, some corn, a mandarin orange, and because my bread didn't turn out, some leftover hamburger buns that I turned into garlic bread. Alright guys, so we went to a buffet for lunch today and we're still pretty full, so we're just having a really easy light dinner. So I cooked up some of the frozen french fries we got from Sam's Club. I'm going to put them in this pan, and then I'm going to put on some shredded cheese and some bacon, melt the cheese in the oven, and then top it with some sour cream mixed with chives. I wasn't sure what to make, and then Eric came up with this idea. I think it's going to be really good. Here's our little snack: some cheesy, bacony fries with some chive-infused sour cream. I have some pizza dough I just took out of my bread maker that I made. I'm going to cut this in half and make some heart-shaped pizzas. I have a heart-shaped cake pan, and I'm just going to try to trace around this with the pizza cutter. Okay, I've got 2 of these shapes, and I'm just going to throw a little bit of garlic powder, salt, and Italian seasoning on them and throw them in the oven for a couple minutes. Here it is out of the oven, heart-shaped pizza. They turned out pretty cute.